What's up, y'all? Float over here, bringing you guys another video. I got a troll build for you guys that can honestly carry an average or below average group over the top for a run. This build does a little bit of everything, including keeping E-Bond users powered up, keeping the group shielded, and throw out a little bit of heals if needed. Alright. Real quick, we can go over generator mods. The reason I have health in because I have an artifact, and the buff build revolves around the artifact, tetrahedron, which pretty much the more health I have, the more might I can give to the group as far as a buff. We got Vid. I think Vid is very important. You know, you can buff all you want, but if the group ain't got no power, buffs means nothing. Have might. It's mainly for the DPS side of things. You don't really need it as a troll, but unless you want to battle troll. And then for here, you can do, it's up to you. You can do 2 might, or you can do 1 of each, 1 might, 1 Vid for your DPS side. I do like the power strategist mod. Power strategist mod, pretty much it gives you power every time you hit your power dump move, but if you have claw in without this, you're not going to dump any type of power, but with this in, you do dump a little bit of power every time you hit your power dump move, but you have claw in, so that's pretty nice. All right, so a little disclaimer, you are going to need a blue lantern ring, which you can get from the event, and it helps if you're a main troll because you're going to need the OP pieces for the extra stats outside of Vit and Dom, like Resto. And you're going to need the new iconic ability, Sunstone Dust Blast. All right, so let's go over our mods that we're going to need. Only ones you need are going to be the head mod, really, just more supercharge bag, neck mod, great chance for your power heals, and your back mod, which resets the cooldown for your supercharge generator and your shields. So let's go over allies. John Con for combat, John Stewart for your support. Make sure you use Enduring Will. Group power shield is going to make your shield stronger, and you're going to get more of it, and powers up the group too. And then walk it off with flash, supercharge back for yourself. You can spam supers. Let's go to the arts real quick that you need. Rao is going to spread the defense debuffs, or all your debuffs, to all your enemies. Snatcher's Ring is going to give you more supercharge back, applies extra defense debuff, get power back. Brand Hecate, this is going to be your power dump move, pretty much, in a sense, and refreshes your debuff as well, but it's mainly your power dump move, because you're going to be using Claw, and Claw doesn't give out power. It's just going to buff up your power over time and give you more crits, and applies the buff to the group. Then we got Scrap, and Scrap is going to give you more supercharge back once you use it and help you build up supercharge. So now for our spec, we're gonna go super speed. Honestly, you can just do 1 here if you want to. You don't have any skill points, or if you do, grab these 2 right here. If you do have extra skill points, pick whatever weapon you want. Iconics, we're gonna grab Sunstone Dust Blast and Magma Vortex and Word of Power. And for stat points, this is how I'm spec for this build. Now, let's just say you have around 600 skill points. You want to do super powered, max out the crit chance here, crit magnitude, and then your Vit, and throw like 100 into your Dom. That's gonna be around 600-ish skill points. If you have like 760, you can do this right here. You can throw 20 here, 40 in here, and then 100 into Resto, and you call it a day right there. Now, if you have anything more, you don't have to spec into this side over here, which is your attack stuff, which is your crit attack chance, crit damage, and then your might and power. But you can take this, what's this, 160, and you can dump into Dom, or split it if you want to into Resto and Dom. I would say go more into Dom because it's gonna make your shield stronger. So if we look at the multiplier for shields, see dominance, base shield multiplier is going to be 112.5 restoration, and then 150% dominance. So your dominance matters more when it comes to shields and the shield strength. All right, so let's go to our loadouts. So this is what we're going to rock for my loadout. Honestly, you can do this with any troll power as long as you have the iconics. All right, so for the loadout, we're rocking my Pacifying Strike. It's going to be your damage debuff. Brilliant Change is going to be your defense debuff. Blood Moon Brand, that's going to be your power dump for this instance right here. It comes from the Hecate artifact. Reload is going to be it's technically your power dump move, but with claw attached, it's not going to dump any power. It's going to boost up your might, resto, and dominance by 7% for your group members. And life shield is your personal shield, so it helps you with pickups, stuff like that. Anybody goes down, helps you do mechanics. You need to hit the shield, hit the cog while there's ads still around. Active protection system. This is going to be your group power shield. It activates your John Stewart. This is the one you want to spam the most. So we got magma vortex. This is going to apply PI, burns and crushes. So I believe your earth, muni, water, DPS are going to benefit off this to those group of ads, and it pulls them all together too, just in case your tank doesn't really do its 360 pull. Hope wave is going to be supercharge generator. You don't have to finish out the combo to get the supercharge generator effect. You just need to hit the first move. The last move does a heal, so it's fairly optional. Let's see, grenade launcher. It's going to be supercharge generator as well. So you got 2 supercharge generators, both 6-second cooldowns. Beacon of Hope. Now this is for, to support the group. Honestly, you can go and pop this by the tank, or you can pop it by the healer. That way healer can pop his as well. That way no one gets confused on whose is whose for the might buff, because the healer gets the might buff when he pops his. But depending on the run and whatnot, if the tank is, kind of a little squishy, go pop it by the tank, keep them healed up. Word of Power, I'm going to use these two together, Sunstone Blast and Word of Power, because Sunstone Blast does not give out power to group like this one does. So for Word of Power, I'll pop this one with this one. That way I get power along with the shield as well. But yeah, looking at this build, honestly, this build is very universal. Any troll power can use it. Like I said, only moves I have from my tree from munitions is reload, which everybody has a group power heal and a supercharge generator, and everybody has a group power shield as well. So any troll power can do this build right here. All right, so let's get into how this build is going to work. So like I said, start off with Magma Vortex, gathers up all the ads, applies the PI if you want. Hit it with a damage debuff, hit it with defense debuff, all ads guided. So I rotate through all of them. Hit Blood Moon Brand. That's going to dump power to the group. Pop your power dump. Applies a buff for 12 seconds. See if it shows over here. Claw. So yeah, it's not going to show the rest. It actually does. 7% might, 7% resto, 7% dominance. So we got that. Group shield. Do a pickup. Someone died over here. Pick them up. A supercharge generator. So you don't need to finish the combo. Just need the first one. Another supercharge generator. Let's say the tank is on the ads. It's getting beat up. Pop that. Come back to the group. And let's say you're gonna pop a shield. Let's look at our supercharge as we play. All right, so we can do that. Pop that. I'm never running out of supercharge. I'm not even counting for the fact that I'm not even running with a healer with greens right now. Go ahead and pop that again. It's limited supercharge, honestly. It's ridiculous. Now make sure with your Blood Moon Brand, you can clip out of this. So hit that, the combo, hit your power dump move, whatever move you want to, honestly. And it's that simple, honestly. Now, this is very group dependent build. If the DPS are very power hungry, keep this build. If they're not power hungry, you can slap in book in. And keep everything the same, honestly. Pop shield, get that immunity. Just keep everything the same. You do get more bit too, so it helps make up for that for the loss of power with clawing. So I say run with book. If the DPSs aren't power hungry, you can do more damage technically if you're getting a might buff. You getting a rest buff and a dominance buff, so your shields are gonna be that much stronger too on top of that. So since you're spamming shields, your shields are gonna be that much stronger with the booking. Alright, so this is another build. I run this build for hallways. You can run the other build for the whole raid if you want to. You don't have to switch between two different builds, between hallways and boss fight. You can run that other build for the whole run if you want to. Now I run this for my hallway build. So I'm fully buffed out, fully maxed out on the health. So I'm fully spec'ing the health, got my bits maxed out. And then you got Tetra right here. Tetra is going to go off. You're going to get a might buff for the group and how much health you have. So it's going to be 4% health, 4% of my health. And on top of that, I have the Ultimate Hardy mod, increase my health by 15%. So you give them a hell of might. You get 7% might from Claw 2, and all this stacks together. So do that, and you pop this. I have this trinket right here that gives me 5% health, so they get even more might. So, and you can drink a cola too. Do I have a health cola? Pop a health cola too. Getting more health, increases might for the group. I go for this loadout real quick. It's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. Supercharge generator, pop, brand Hecate, power dump, shield, same thing. Magma, scarecrow bomb. Now scarecrow bomb, you don't really need this move. You can use this for like Love and War, that first little section where all those ads are at, and you need to just get to the teleporter or whatnot. You're gonna just pop this move, and pretty much any those ads that are like free roaming that get caught in this cloud get stunned. You can go to the little teleporter or whatnot. Don't need it, but it's a cool move to have extra room for it. Lasso, do if you want to do a little damage on the ads. Supercharge generator, another personal shield. Now we have 2 shields to hit cogs or whatnot in the hallways. And dash attacks another shield as well. Yeah, I'm only rocking 1 supercharge, well 2 supercharges. The active protection system. I don't have scrapper flashing, so I'm not gonna get much supercharge back, but you shouldn't really need to pop it on hallways. I rarely pop it on hallways, but if I do, you got burst boost, which is supercharge generator, this supercharge generator, this supercharge generator, so I can build it up pretty fast. So if I pop this, wrong one, pop this, and just do my normal stuff, get a decent amount of supercharge back anyways. So it doesn't take long to get your supercharge back, especially with 3 supercharge generators. So you should have enough supercharge back by the boss fight in case you do need to pop your group shield. But that's pretty much it for this build. Switch back to the build in case I miss anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, you can scrap out for a book if your DPS aren't power hungry. Because right now, water's the meta. They're using Ebon, and like I said, I done did some runs, 8-minute runs. People done had 19 million power in. So you need to build like this. You can throw another supercharge in if you want to. If you want to do more damage or something like that, you can drop. Let's say drop something like this. If you want to do some more damage, but you're getting hella supercharge back, and you're not even counting for the fact that you're going to be getting greens on your healer if you're running with a good group. So you can do that. If you don't have this, you can probably swap it for something else. If you want to do damage, let's say maybe something like that. Luminous beam. Or you just leave it as it is, honestly. But you probably run this one too if you don't have the iconic. But it's not going to give you your group a shield, but it's up to you what you want to do. I like this build the way it is. It's pretty solid. Obviously, there's going to be new iconics that come out, new augments and stuff like that. So obviously things are going to be subject to change in the future. But as of right now, this is a pretty solid build. I feel like I can do a little bit of everything. You know, throw some heals out for your tank or for your group, or whatever. Absorbing damage for your group, helping absorb damage for your group with the shield rotation, giving power back. You're buffing the group with your might, resto, dominance. You're doing a little bit of everything, honestly, with this build. So I think this is a pretty solid build. But yeah, man, that's it, man. I'm gonna throw some clips in of some gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.